We are back again for another Supreme week. We are on week 5, and this week is actually not too bad, considering it's not like a full-on collaboration, but we do have some like collaborations, which is pretty cool. We've got Umbro collaboration, but we've also got some really cool lookbook pieces. So yeah, let's take a look and let's see what's drop, and let's see the retails and all that cool stuff. What's worth going for, what's not. Is there anything worth personal, etc. But before we go into that, leave a like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. You know, there's no one subscribing, so it'd be great to subscribe if you are interested in this type of content. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers, so, or subscribers, should I say. I'd say let's get on to the video. Alright, so here on Supreme Community, it is Tuesday night. I kind of waited because I knew most of the stuff was dropped like yesterday, but I didn't know the official like prices. I know Drops GG normally does his estimates, but his are way off, and I think within the last hour or two, Drops by Jay has just retails, and he is 100% on the ball when it comes to the retails. So yeah, for some reason Drops GG thought this jacket was, this Gore-Tex jacket was like $338. I mean, we should all know about now, but anything Gore-Tex from Supreme is already 400 plus. So yeah, I kind of don't understand where he gets his estimates from. But yeah. Anyway, let's start with the best item of the week that everyone wants, and that is this Deneen camper mug. I must say this actually looks pretty cool as well. Would I go for it personally? I think it looks pretty cool. I kind of like the style of it. I kind of wish there was more colorways. It's just a red one though, but I like the logo, and the price as well ain't too bad, $38. So that might be a cool little item that I might put in my personal collection. There's a few personals that I actually kind of like this week. So yeah. Moving on to the next item, we have got the Last Supper leather belt. This is one of the highly anticipated items from Supreme this season. And I must say, for the price tag, it's actually not too bad with it being $148. So I think people speculate it might have been like $178. I think it's more like a cheaper leather belt because the buckle looks kind of plain. If you assume it's plain, I don't know. It's still kind of expensive, not gonna lie. It's $148 for a belt, but it is special. It's got the Last Supper all over it, and it's got the Supreme kind of inside. I kind of wish it was like the Supreme text was white, you know, kind of similar to the Italy was it the Milan box logo store opening t-shirt that had this design on it. I don't really know, but I think it's a really cool piece, and I think a lot of people will be definitely going for this. I can see this one being the one that sells out first. I'll definitely be going for this. Just fingers crossed everything works, because last week wasn't really working as much. Then we got the shop towels. You get a set of 3. You get a blue, green, and a red. It's cool, but even better is the retail price, $18. Okay, that's actually not too bad. How big are these? 15 inch? Oh, this is kind of really good personal stuff. You know, good cheap stuff by Supreme. I've never seen this before. I thought this would have been like a 50, 60 plus. I don't know, is it because it's really small? 15 inch by 15 inch. Do I have a tape measure? Might be kind of small actually. So yeah, but it's a cool little piece, you know, to put on. Just pile up the baskets, if you get what I mean. Got the well famous hat drop in next. We've got the S logo 6 panel. Good retails. It's a nice piece. I personally wouldn't go for it though. I think there's something else that I would actually personally want to go for this week, but it's not this hat. Then we've got the Last Supper embroidered zip-up hooded sweater. This obviously was teased and obviously confirmed to drop. It looks pretty good. How much was it? Oh, $398. Yeah, maybe not so good. Yeah, the zip-up kind of crazy, and it's like crochet or something, so it looks like it's all handmade. But I'm not really too fan of this particular style. It's kind of like cartoonish, but I don't know if it'll sit. I think it might be very limited. They might have not made many of these, but with the price tag, I think most people will be put off by it. So I think all hands are on the belt this week, not this sweater. I personally just don't like it, in my opinion. Black one's pretty cool, but I just personally don't like it. The wool sweater, it's just not my thing. And then we got the Supreme blue lug reflector. I didn't realize how big this was. I saw a picture of it. It's quite big actually on the back. So I know you're supposed to put this on the back of your bike, but it's kind of going to be funny if you put this on your bike, you know, fuck them. You know, you don't want to get run over by a car, you know. Someone might have a bad day. They might see that on your bike and they might do something bad. So yeah, I'd watch out, honestly. It's a cool little piece though. I will say this though. $24 ain't too bad as well. I think it's a cool little piece. The red and the black. I don't know about the yellow, but the red and black is pretty cool. All right, then we got the Umbro Gore-Tex hooded jacket. I will say this, very, very nice piece. And retail is $448. Quite on the pricey side, but it is Gore-Tex. You gotta remember this. Gore-Tex plus Supreme equals a lot of money. If I had to choose any of the colorways, I'd probably go for this burgundy one. This burgundy navy. I think that looks really, really nice. The white and it's not just all white, it's kind of like a white slash grey and the black. I think the black one's a bit too safe. There's probably other pieces in black that are probably way better going for. But this burgundy and navy just kind of like stands out a lot more, if you kind of get what I mean. I really do like it, honestly, but I personally wouldn't go for it. It's a lot of money, $448. If you really, really want it, I'm sure you guys will want it. Then we got the S logo pants, kind of a bit plain. You get some navy and the black one. I don't really like them, to be honest. It's kind of like hard to read because it's kind of weird. It's cool like putting it together like that, but yeah, just not. Oh god, I didn't see the price. $268 for the price. Ooh, maybe not. I probably wouldn't go for it. It's cool baggy jeans. Way too expensive. I don't know why they're so expensive. Then we got the S logo hood sweatshirt. It's alright. I don't think I'm not really too much of a fan of the S logos, not gonna lie. And I'm not even sure what this one is looking like. It looks like more of like a 3D kind of S logo. They don't really do as well as they used to back in the days, but it's a cool little piece if you do want one for personal. $158 is the price tag. Then we got a small box half zip pullover. I remember I have one from like the winter, which has got like the Polo-Tech material in. They're also bringing back the camo one, which is pretty cool. I think the camo one probably the best one to go for, but $148 retail is actually not too bad. The real tree as well. Maybe this might be a little sleeper, not gonna lie. So yeah, just keep your eyes open for that one, to be honest. The rest of the colorways probably not, but this real tree one, yeah, anything real tree on Supreme actually does really well. Kind of shocking. So yeah, I watch out for this, with it being quite a decent retail. Next item on the list, we have got these washed Chino twill cam cats. I think out of all of them, I think this camo one, yet again, will probably be the one that would sell out first, in my opinion. The rest of the colorways aren't really my fancy. This is actually the tinfoil one, looks kind of cool actually. If it's actually reflective, I have no idea, but I would personally stick to the camo one if you are interested in it. $48 is the retail. And then we got the Old English printed beanie. Now if you know me, I like Old English, and yes, this is definitely going to be a personal for me. I definitely like a few of these actually. I like this black one, definitely going for the black one. I kind of like this navy one and the green. I think the green one looks pretty cool actually. So I think if I had to choose one, with it being only $40, that's like 38 to 35 pounds. It ain't too bad on the price tag, not gonna lie. So I might go for two of these. So I might go for the black and the green as a personal. So yeah, green kind of standing out, you know, and then black's just, you know, easier to wear. The green's just cool. I did kind of like the blue one, but I probably would stick to the green one. I just like the way the font kind of looks better in contrast to the actual green. Similar with the Gore-Tex, we got the pants. These are $298. The wine colorway looked really cool, but I personally wouldn't go for them. Then we got the Umbro stripe soccer jersey. I kind of wish there was a bit more special about this jersey, but then again, maybe it's better if it was just, you know, simple like it is now with the stripes across. I personally wouldn't like the stripes. As a fat person, we do not like stripes. It makes us look bigger. However, I do like this. The fact that they've brought in Old English on the Umbro, I kind of like it. So, do I go for one only because it's got Old English? Probably not. I don't really wear jerseys as much anyway like this. This is like a soccer jersey, so yeah, probably not for me. But it is pretty cool actually. $98 as well. Actually, ain't too bad of a price. Depending on whether or not I get a little, you know, into it, perhaps maybe I'll go for the black one when it comes to the drop. I don't really know. We've got the textured arch sweaters. These are pretty cool. We've got some cool colorways. We've got a pink. We've got this cream looking one, a black one, and this navy with orange font in it. It's kind of hard to read. It looks very itchy. I'm already starting to itch with this on. So I personally would not want this, honestly. $168, if you are into like being itchy as fuck, then yeah, definitely go for this. I think the pink one will probably be the best one. Supreme really rarely do like pink stuff, so yes, the pink one might be the best one. But we've got the S logo sweatpants. Like I said, with the S logos, they don't really do really well, and these are only cool for personal, but I don't like this colorway. The rest of the colorways look pretty alright, but I just personally don't want to go for them. How low this is, and this is the Supreme Scott leather clip jacket. The black one is is that also Old English on the font? Oh my god, they're using the Old English. But I don't like this Tin Man looking one. Not trying to look like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz, but it's a cool piece. It is $998 though, so yeah, only for those with a lot of money would want to go for this. The black one looks pretty cool actually. I don't think they do many Scott items, to be honest. I really don't know. I could be wrong. It seems kind of expensive to make and rarely many people buy it, so probably the reason why it's quite limited. But yeah, black's probably the best to go for. Then we've got this loose fit Oxford short sleeve shirt. I like the loose fits, actually look pretty cool actually, but I personally wouldn't touch these with a grain of salt. I didn't know what I'm talking about. I just wouldn't touch them. Maybe the pink one? I don't know. No, probably not. It's too fancy for me. I just wouldn't wear it. But if you are interested, if I can speak, if you are interested in this, $138 is the price. Not too bad. We've got this Reaper mesh back 6 panel. It's kind of unique for Supreme. It doesn't even scream like a Supreme item unless there's like some words on the back. But I can't really see, but it's, you know, kind of weird, actually. Kind of interesting. $60 is the price tag, but that's a bit expensive, not gonna lie. So I personally would then hold off on this item. We've got the old English baseball jersey. I'm kind of surprised with how low this is. I don't know if there's manipulation going on, but I really don't like them, actually. I personally don't like them, so a lot of people tend to agree if it's this low down on the board. The black one looks pretty cool, the purple, but I just don't like the whole design of it with the whole Supreme wrapped around your waist. And then the back looks pretty cool with the 25. It is also the nice old English style. It's a different type of old English, but yeah, just not in this particular style. A bit too much for me. $138 is the retail. So if you are interested in this, that's the price. And the last item is this brushed arc short sleeve top, and I'm not going to mention it because it looks absolutely awful. But yeah, that's it, guys. That is what's dropping on week 5. Guys, let me know in the comments, are you going for anything on week 5? Let me know. Best of luck to anybody going for anything this Thursday for Supreme. Looking at the board, I do like the mug, and I do like these towels with how cheap they are. So it's kind of like a jewel cart kind of thing. Whether or not the mug actually goes out of stock really quick, I might do a little cheeky multi-cart, you know. So yeah, I might put in the mug and the shop towels. With them only being like $18, it's actually not too bad. Unless that price tag is completely wrong. Yeah, that'd be kind of disappointing. If it is, then I probably wouldn't go for them. $18 is the only reason why I'd be going for them. And obviously, I'll be definitely going all out on the belt. I think the belt is probably the best item to go for. So yeah, definitely go for the belt. $148. Definitely. Well, it's actually got more upvotes here, and it's still second on the board. I don't know how that's possible, but yeah, the leather belt is definitely the one to go for. Fingers crossed anything actually works this week for Supreme. Page captures just do not tend to work for some reason. I'm clicking those titles with cookies and they're not working. I don't know why. I need to check up the setup. I don't know what's going wrong with my setup. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, let me know if there's anything that you are interested in for week 5. And I'll catch you on another video. Stay tuned for the live cop. Peace. See you soon. Bye.